name is Drew Robinson. My pronouns are she, her, and my vibe is, it's people pleaser, but with like a touch of, you can fuck right off. What can I say? I am a millennial in 2022. Yeah, woo, yeah. I eat my feelings. I create job security for Amazon drivers. And the most stable relationship I have is with my student loan provider. So, woo, yeah. I'm also an educator in 2022. I'm a woman in 2022, and I'm gay in 2022. So I do have that triple trifecta of doom going for me. I single-handedly have provided the funds for my therapist to drive her Tesla. So it's good. It's good. Self-destructive, man. It's the new self-care. Yeah. Let's see. So this week, right? I think we got to talk politics a little bit. Politically speaking, it seems like, the elections were a bit of a mixed bag, yeah? Nationally, maybe there's a little bit of hope for us still, right? Locally, though, here in Oklahoma, I feel like the elections were a bit, they were a bit like a swat in the twat. Yeah, in more ways than one. Fellas, that's a kick in the dick. Okay? I don't know. It's never really pays to be gay in this state, but lately it seems like I'm having to take out predatory loans just to survive, so. So the other day somebody told me that homosexuality was a sin, and I thought, okay, and they were like, well, God meant for marriage to be between a man and a woman. I was like, okay, sure, Karen, absolutely, I hear you. I hear that, Karen. God also meant for your boobs to be mosquito bites, but there you stand with that perky pair of double Ds. So, I guess God works in mysterious ways. Right? I don't know. And then, of course, they'll change tactics, right? And they'll be like, oh, I just really want you to be there in heaven with me. It's like, whoa, hold up. What makes you think I want you in my heaven? Right? Like, that's a bit presumptuous. Like, heaven's supposed to be this place where you're like super happy and you're romping around with Jesus. And you know what doesn't make me happy? You, right? In fact, the more I think about it, the more I know I would be in hell if you were making an appearance in my heaven. But I digress. I don't know. I don't know why I was so surprised by the election results. I mean, let's face it, Oklahoma's better than any reality TV show out there. Right? I'm calling it. And I gotta tell you, this state doesn't even pretend to care about you or your life, right? They don't. They really don't. They embrace the eat your young mentality, right? They're like, speed limits? I mean, I guess if you insist, does 80 work for everybody? Oh, you ride a motorcycle? You don't need a helmet. No, let that hair hang out, girl. Right? Oh, guns can be dangerous? Well, let's let everybody have one. Oh my God, and you know what? Let's incentivize impulse buying, because when you need a gun now, you need a gun now. I kind of wish people would just be more honest, right? Like, just tell me that your collection of Uzis and grenade launchers is more important than a human life. Like, I can appreciate your honesty. I mean, eek, right? But at least I know where you stand and where I shouldn't. Oh my God, did you see little Johnny's school supply list this year? A Kevlar jacket. Oh my God, so pricey. I was just gonna send him with a thoughts and prayers windbreaker. Yeah. I don't know. It just really feels like it's the end times these days, right? I don't know. We've got the Armageddon going, and the other day I was sitting there talking to this guy, and he's legit just telling me about the deep state and how much trouble America's in. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with the deep state, this is a very popular belief that that a group of Satan-loving cannibals are controlling politics and media in this country. Yeah. And he's just sitting there telling, like, low-key describing how cannibals run the government, like he's describing the weather. And I'm, like, looking for cameras, because very clearly I have to be on the wildest episode of punk ever created. But no, and how do you respond to that, right? How do you respond to that? Yeah, cannibals. I got questions about that, right? Because even the Armageddon movie guy is like, no, I'm totally down for the Transformers fighting dinosaurs, but cannibals dining on children in the basement of Pizza Hut just feels, it's a little far-fetched for me, right? Hear me out. What if we switched out the cannibals for a kick-ass car chase instead, right? Yeah. Right? Everybody loves a car chase. Yeah. I don't know. When I think about it, I think that for me, being gay in Oklahoma is really tricky, and I think that what I'm going to need is, I'm going to need a lot more of you to have your gay awakening, okay? My recruitment numbers are low this year. All right, and I mean, everybody knows that I don't like Home Depot, so I'm really worried they're going to yank my lesbian card. And I can't change a tire, and I don't know what to do about that engine in my car, right? I mean, that is why I went into teaching, okay? Recruit. I gotta do my part for the gay agenda. Did you guys hear that they're going after books in the state, right? So it's books in the school libraries, right? These are more dangerous than guns for us. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know how to feel about it, because you know what they tell us about why they want to ban these books? It's because some of the books could turn kids gay. What gay agenda magic is this bullshit? Books that turn people gay. I will admit I perked up when I heard about these books. I smell an opportunity. There are some hot straight women I would love to give a book to. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, maybe I start a book club? I mean, what straight woman doesn't love a book club? Little box wine, little magic book, bam, she's tasting the rainbow. Hey girl, hey. Oh, you finished that book I gave you? Is that a hardcover, or are you just happy to see me? It would certainly help, because I have a really bad habit of falling for straight girls. I think it's because my gaydar's broken, all right? So it used to be, right, you would look around and be like, oh, well, she drives a Jeep, right? Of course. Do you see her keys, the carabiner? Mm-hmm. Yep. She's wearing flannel. Done, right? Done. But now, right, variety is the spice of life. Oh, you drive Subaru because you care about gas mileage. Of course, yeah, that makes sense to me. Oh, you're wearing a rainbow because you're an ally? Absolutely, thank you. You're flirting with me because your husband wants a third. Oh, so sweet, so sweet. Yeah, so I ended up falling for a lot of straight girls, and who doesn't love a good unrequited crush, right? The more oblivious, unavailable, and uninterested they are, oh, God, the more invested I am. Like, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. And then you have your straight friends, right? And they'll be like, oh, Drew, I would totally be a lesbian, but I just like dick too much. And I'm like, girl, I got you, okay? Mine is detachable, it glows in the dark, and it comes with 3 speeds, all right? Not a problem. don't know why that line doesn't get me further. At least with the dating apps, right, it gives you the illusion that you stand a chance, because somewhere on some button, the ladies had indicated they too are into women. But, God, y'all, the dating apps, they are not for the faint of heart, okay? All right, you start out naive, hopeful, and somehow you accidentally end up sleeping with your stalker. Yeah, so I have a theory that there are 3 stages to Tinder, all right? Stage 1 is a numbers game, all right? When I was a kid, my dad would tell me that to get a job, you just needed perseverance. You applied to 100 jobs, you got 10 interviews, you landed 1 gig. So in stage 1, it is all about swiping right? And giving the benefit of the doubt, right? So yeah, no, that photo, is it the lighting, you think? Is it the lighting, maybe? Is that a Halloween costume? Sure, no, yeah, it's a Halloween costume, absolutely, swipe right? So by the end of stage 1, you have been on a lot of dates with women with no teeth, and there's surprise boyfriends who just like to watch. And this brings you to stage 2. Stage 2 is absolutely a knee-jerk reaction to stage 1. You start setting minimum requirements, like teeth, single, right? You start reading the dating profiles, also tragic. This brings up a whole new set of problems. For me personally, I found that I was only swiping right on pictures of women with their cats. I'm quite partial to calicos, apparently. And this leaves you at stage 3. You are demoralized. You start wondering whether you're going to die alone and be eaten by your cats. And you get desperate. You get desperate. And friends, that is how you accidentally find yourself sleeping with your stalker. Which would not have been the worst date I've been on if I hadn't woken up next to her pair of dentures on my nightstand. Yes, yeah. So, like I said, it feels like the end times. And, you know, I'm okay with that, except that I feel like Hollywood definitely prepared me for an end of the world scenario that like ran its course in 24 hours, a week tops. Yeah. Either way, we're definitely going out with a big bang, right? So this multi-year drip, dying with a whimper stuff, bullshit, all right? A drought here, a subtle rise in the ocean there. I don't know, a pandemic that kills some, but not all. Dismantling human rights just one law at a time. I don't know. I mean, where are the homicidal aliens? Where is the 3-minute cataclysmic ice storm? Where are the handmaiden costumes? All right? I would take some fucking zombies over this. And you know, I used to just think, well, it's just stupid people doing stupid stuff, but smart people are going down. They're going down, okay? Have you guys been following the drama in the chess scene? Guys, it's intense, okay? The short version is, this world-class chess championship player recently quit a game with an up-and-coming player and accused him of cheating. Boy, okay. So, how do they think he was cheating? Well, the theory is that this guy was using a computer program to secretly communicate winning moves via wireless anal beads. Kind of makes you wish you had joined the chess club in high school. Just one time at chess camp. You know, honestly though, I am single, and so if there are any chess classes in the area, you just hit me up. My name is Drew Robinson, and I hope you have a